Okay, here we go. And it's not on screen. Oh, wait, there it is. Fit to screen. There we go. Jeez, I still have my 100% file from here, from the palace. Tell you what. Or no. Forgot, now I can actually use the X button on this stuff. I guess some of this was like the old Let's Play file. Oh, whatever. Any options I can sort of, whatever. It doesn't even fully say exit game, it's like exit game. I guess that's what I get for windowed mode. Yeah, of course, normal mode. Is it gonna be a new casual playthrough? There's no sound? What? I probably forgot to turn it on. There we go. That's kinda... How is it? How's it sounding? There. Audio's all good. Can hear the game, you can hear me. Some kind of evil from the grave. Make it a little louder. You got it. Let's bump it up a little bit. Okay. I had that dream again. It's been the same one every night, ever since I became human. Right, because Shantae got all her genie powers sucked out. Sucked by the lamp. What in the world? Scuttletown's under attack. I may not be a genie, not anymore, but it's still my duty to protect this town from evil. Like how it just starts out kinda like Risky's Revenge, you're still at the lighthouse. But now I can't dance, can't do any transformations, because you freaking have no magic. It's the Ammo Baron, he's turning Scuttletown into Warzone. Here in Scuttletown. The place that's been the intro to all the games so far. Not really in the second game, but you know, Burning Town is Wayforward's baby. Everybody's just screaming in panic. I want to get up there. It was just hearts. Give you a ton of hearts if you're, in case you're like the worst player ever. Huzzah! It's Scuttletown's genie here to save the day. Get real, Mayor. I can't fight the entire Ammonian army by myself. Do something about this. But you see, I can't. Of course not, because you're a stupid, freeloading, fat, stupid ass. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I hate him. Shantae 1 was the only time he was a decent guy, and since Risky's Revenge, I just hated him ever since. I get it, he's supposed to be a joke character. But you can only milk a joke so long. Pirate's Curse is no doubt a masterpiece in of itself with gameplay stuff. But then, of course, we're gonna run into, and I should be explaining it now, you have these fools with, I guess it kind of makes sense. Their guns seem a little fitting into the world enough. But then you got this shit. Are you kidding me? Yeah, my ringtone's home residents make fun of me.
The magistrate, judge, or exempt jury for a federal criminal offense. So before this matter goes to federal courthouse or you get arrested, kindly press 1 and speak to an officer now.
Let me tell you something about these kinds of calls and why I put it on speaker. The Department of Canada is not gonna straight up tell you, at least from what I've read, they're not gonna straight up tell you. Of course, that was very distracting. They're not gonna straight up tell you, you've done this wrong. If you ignore this call, you'll get arrested. If because from what I've heard about it, from what I heard about those kinds of calls, like an actual thing regarding like any kind of account you have or whatever, would never just straight up say that we're gonna arrest you if you ignore this call. Look at me, I did that. I piled up a bunch of those guys. It's kind of like a Grenade Man segment in Mega Man 8. Wrench says the ammo baron's just ahead. How does he know? Good, because I've got a message for him. Straight from my hair to his derriere. Okay, and work on those lines. Yeah, I was saying some of the stuff, as I like Risky's Revenge and the first Shantae's World just a little better because it was more fantasy-like, as I said. And you had stuff that made more sense in kind of a world that would take place in a time of long ago, like the steam engine and stuff. And then you have this game, miniguns, big blue tank. And I would be lying if I said I didn't just ignore this like first thing, like my first playthrough. But after this crap, it's probably a controversial thing, but I don't know, the Ammo Baron and his guys, seem like some of the most out of place things I've ever seen in this series. No one weaponizes the elderly on my watch. Kablamo, boys, you shouldn't have. Is she here to dance at my victory party? Thrice approved, yes, she will indeedy do. The nerve. What do I look like anyway? I don't know, some kind of dancer, I guess, aren't you? Oh, well, yeah. Yeah? Yes, whatever. Stop wrecking our town. Get this tank out of here. I don't like it. According to the Fairness Towards Oversized Chocoholic Landowners Act, really, Mayor Scuttlebutt has 30 days to refund the full amount in cash or edible confections before you can claim legal occupancy. Let me see here. Egad, she's right. I'm not about to let some purple-haired pipsqueak stand between me and my glorious new empire. Bourgeois, let's dance. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I forgot about him making like the explosion noises in this game too. Let's throw the red ball back. All I have to do is just stand behind these crates and whip the red ball back at them. I'll say this about Shantae's mobility though. She was more mobile in Risky's Revenge. She is way more mobile in this game. It is excellent. It's excellent gameplay. Now, would you mess with a woman that blew up a tank with just her ponytail? I don't think so. I mentioned that in my YouTube playthrough. Maybe I should stop talking about my YouTube playthroughs, because these are Twitch streams. What you've done to my tank? It was a gift from Mother. You're thinking of dedicating February to Shantae since you want to do a theme that month. Why February? February 2020? So this commotion. It's the Ammo Baron. He's trying to destroy Scuttletown. I want my chocolate back. Halt! Who said that? Who? What? It's the Royal Guards. They'll fix this. Guardian Genie, you must cease your attack by order of the Sequinland Sultana. What, me? Haha, you see, the law's on my side, girly girl. But he's the one who... For assaulting the rightful owner of this town, your status as town guardian is hereby revoked. You got court summons. Yeah, legal documents. You are hereby confined to the quarters until your hearing at Sequinland Palace. You'll be relieved of any special weaponry at that time. Good day. A very loud armor. It's like someone's getting a haircut. Okay, see ya. They can't take my hair, can they, Uncle? That's all I have left. Do as they say for now. But what if... Patience, I will head to the palace myself to sort this out. Just promise me you'll stay out of trouble. I promise, Uncle. My poor, poor town. Guess we blew it, huh? What a mess. Your uncle's right. Just have to place our trust in the authorities and hope for the best. Glad that this game has some voice acting in it, so I don't have to read everything. Only time in this game you see Shantae's walking animation. That rotten Risky boots. Ever since she stole my magic, things have gone from bad to worse. A hot bath is just a thing I need to clear my head. And also, this game got a little more fan servicey. That artwork is inaccurate. Her hair is down in the tub. She still has a ponytail. Wait, I don't own a bathtub. How do you forget you don't own a bathtub? Don't tell me. It's risky. Well, well, isn't this a sight? In the flesh. Enjoying my booby-trapped bathtub, I see. You're in big trouble when I get out of this. Please, you're giving me goosebumps. I'll keep this quick. Tell me where my men are, and I'll let you live to see tomorrow. What are you on? What are you talking about? Don't get cute. My men and my weapons are gone. Who else but you would take them? Me? You're the only thief around here. Really? Then perhaps you can explain why your uncle has my crewman caged up in his lab. Don't be ridiculous. Okay then, I'll prove that you're up to no good. There's my missing man. Right here in dear old uncle's workshop. What have you got to say for yourself now? I didn't know. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. I know the reason. You wanted revenge for that incident with the genie lamp. Just look at my poor defenseless Tinkerbat. He's terrified. Looks fine to me. This is your last chance. Tell me where they are. I want my men. I want my weapons. And I want them right now. Huh? Nani? It's kind of black magic is coming down the tube. Oh god, body horror. A cacklebat! A what? No. No, it can't be. What happened to him? I'll explain later. Look out! It bashes its head on the glass several times. I'm unarmed. Deal with this creature quickly. Ah, at least let me get decent first. Yeah, come on, dude. Can't whip monsters without clothes. Naturally. And it just blows up. Here, get rid of that wretched stuff with this. Hold the lamp button to suck things up. And that is what we will be using to collect dark magic a lot. I got him. Now could you please explain what's going on here? There's no time. What about the lamp? Aren't you going to try and take it back? Keep it. I've got bigger fish to fry. And so do you if the pirate masters return to Sequinland. What was that about? Who's the pirate master? Yay. Here we are. Back in town. If we go to our left immediately, there's a cacklebat. So they're just regular hidden enemies that you'll actually have to find. It's the only time Shantae dances, too. Or not the only time, but only time without magic. She can use the lamp and dance. Only has like 2 animations. You also collect heart squids. If you collect 4 of them, you take them to a special place where you can get more health. Please, I need to be alone. Yeah, you should be. Forever. You should stay that way. Fields are filled with monsters. My job's slay them. I'm bad at it. I hate boring stuff. That's why I always skip conversations by pressing pause. I'm a rude dude. Got any items in your inventory?
Highlight them for description, but use them whenever you see fit. Wee.
Well, what do you want? You're off the hook, so get lost. This pirate master guy, he sounds pretty dangerous. Dangerous? He was the greatest threat Sequinland has ever known. The last time he showed up, it took the combined power of every last genie to defeat him. But wait, you're talking about real genies? They captured him? He's dead, but don't let that fool you. With the genies gone, the pirate master will do everything he can to regain the dark magic and rise again. Dark magic? Psycho Mantis. The pirate master must be stopped or Sequinland is history. After all, he has no right to destroy what I've worked so hard to conquer. Well, maybe I can help. Ha! A runt like you wouldn't stand a chance against a foe like the pirate master. I can deal with this myself. How? You couldn't even fight a single cacklebat on your own. True, but if I destroy the dark magic at its source, I won't have to fight at all. Cutting off the power he feeds on should keep him in the grave where he belongs. I'm only lacking one thing. A map of the Forbidden Isles. That's easy, just try the library over at Sequinland Palace. I can't go to the palace, they'll clap me in irons. Unless... Hey, don't look at me, those guys want to clip off my monster whipper. Then I guess I'm on my own. But I might reconsider my position if you fetch me that map. It's your choice. Right, I guess we're going to get a map, everybody. This is just, yeah, this is just the workshop. And then there's this girl, the Squidsmith, who some people like for some reason. At your service. I take adorable little heart squids and melt them down. To make more health for you. Yeah, I'm not ready yet. If you collect a heart, or if you collect all the heart squids, and you never visit her to make more heart containers, you get an achievement for it, but I can't be bothered. I like having more hits. Did you hear? The mayor sold our town to the ammo baron. Oh boy, a plot point from Risky's Revenge. They brought it back. If you're in a hurry, try a pirate flare. Buccaneers use them to return quickly to their ships. Also, let's visit the save guy, or else the guard isn't going to let me out. I think they do the same thing in Risky's Revenge. So, it's a good thing to do that. He's still not gonna let us go to the fields unless we visit Sky first, though. I thought they had you under lock and key. I'm on my way to the palace library to get something to read, you know, to pass the time. Can I borrow your library card? You read a book? This I have to see. Just don't ruin this card like you did the last one. I nibble when I'm nervous. Inappropriate. Well, let's get going. See that library card. Golly, they say the camera adds 5 pounds. In your case, it gave you blonde hair and a totally different face. Amazing. Head down this path to reach Sequinland Palace and the library. Good luck. Here we go, Scarecrow Fields. Alright, there's pumpkins here. So it kind of builds off the lilac field and pumpkin field from the second game, so good. Still scarecrows, they still got exploding pumpkins. It's pretty great. Because we have way more mobility than before. They're much easier to deal with. They're introducing the blue ones this early. Wow. There's a few of them though. I forgot to mention, if a gem falls off, you can just suck it up at the lamp. Falls off, I meant it just falls to the ground. Wait, let's go back. We just appreciate this background here. That's nice. Looks like something you'd see in, like, Dust and Elysian Tale. You got the Tangle Forest. It doesn't have the awesome music from second game though. Kind of sad about that. I do quite enjoy Jake Kaufman's soundtracks, but he was going to, or he did remix this, or not this theme, but the Tangle Forest theme, which I've still not been able to get my hands on, because apparently it sounds super awesome for the Pirate's Curse rendition. But yeah, it never ended up being used. Go Sequinland Palace. Hello, what are you doing here? Everyone in Scuttletown thinks I'm a screw-up, so I'm picking up odd jobs at the palace, painting fences, installing locks, and whatnot. And now you're babysitting? Oh, the undead kids? Nah, they're just here to chew the fat. Mine. I can't escape. Got any flesh pops on you? I need 3 of them. I can find them in the sewers below the palace. Will do, friendo. What's up, sir?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just flummoxed because I dropped something very important down the drain. You see, I'm a traveling brochure salesman.
That's a very interesting profession. You must have seen some exciting things in your travels, huh?
Travels?
I've lived here in front of the palace my whole life. But I thought you said...
Your generation makes me sick with your arrogance. I'm not a brochure salesman who travels. No, I sell traveling brochures. I dropped my very last vacation brochure down this drain. Disgusting.
Disgusting. Oh me oh my, that blue-haired lad installed our new lock backwards, upside down, and inside out. Now we're trapped inside without a royal gate key. Of course, even Bolo's just bad at some of the simplest things. Oh, fuss and fret. I haven't seen you in a while. What's the matter? Oh, you know, post-boss syndrome. Now that you've embarked on a new adventure, I feel like I'm destined to become some kind of filler boss. I'm not sure I follow. You know, I was a major enemy last time, but this time, I just feel like we're going to have to battle again just to round out the package. Package? You won't understand. I need to get away, someplace warm. Maybe it's time for a vacation, Squid Baron. A change of perspective could do you good. Say, I might be onto something. I've always had a fairly flat view of the world. Kind of staring at the same four walls, you know? Repetitive, high-stress music. I could use a change of scenery. There you go. If you think of a good vacation spot, please let me know. Meantime, I'll go cry in a corner. I like all the artwork they use for him. He's one of the most expressive characters in this game. In his artwork. Sneaks. How many of these flesh pop things do we need? 5? We got 3 now. That's 4. And that's 5. There's nothing else there. Nope. I think that makes 4 heart squids. Right? Yeah, it's select. Map. You can find all 30... Can you find all 32 heart squids? Right, because you need 4 of them, I think, to make a new heart container. This inventory screen's kind of weird because it's the same one from the 3DS version. Just now, just mapped to your select button. Where's this go? That goes back up. Ah, right. I need to come back here with a power. I don't have any kind of powers yet. Not the kind of powers from the last game or anything like that, though. Hey, flesh pops, get them for me? Yes. Awesome sauce. Yeah, these will do the trick. By the way, if you're heading up to the palace, return this road gate key, will ya? Some idiot must have lost it. Gross, it's covered in bite marks. Yeah, I found it in my mouth an hour ago. Here you go. Yep. I think Bolo just gets dumber and dumber each iteration of Shantae. Could it be you have the royal gate key? Yeah, I'll pass it through. Why not? I should have pressed no to see what would happen. It's a thing of beauty. Now I can unlock this, unfasten that, reattach, and... there. Sequinland Palace is once again open to the public. Please come inside. You can whip candles like Castlevania. Not the chandeliers, though. Welcome to Sequinland Palace. What's that smell? Uh-oh. This is not my armor. Yuck. I've had that problem with many a jacket at Home Depot. It's a nice fireplace.
A visitor. Let's have a look at you. Oh,
This library card doesn't fool these old eyes. You used to come here all the time. The relic hunter's daughter, right?
Yes, well, he's my uncle.
What's this, a court summons? Says here that... Scissors, jigsaw, goat mouth. What? They mean to cut off that long, winsome hair? I will never do. Why don't I just file these papers away until the Sultana returns? I'd like to give you a knowing wink now, but sadly my eyelids no longer work. Please take whatever you came for.
Thank you very much. There, that guy's a swell dude, isn't he? Hollow globe contains a secret. You got the Forbidden Isles map. Oh yeah. Are you Shantae, the Kool-Aid man? I like this. I like whipping candles like it's Castlevania. See, and so, some of the stuff, some of the aesthetics here though, are pretty nice. It's got this outdoor view of like one of the islands in the back. Got the guards patrolling around. Like, this is... This whole palace thing, this like whimsical music going on. To me, that's Shantae. That's the fantasy game that I fell in love with. And of course, I mean, you still got a couple of like the dancey, like Jake Kaufman tried to kind of, I guess, take some of his practices from what he did with Mighty Switch Force and kind of incorporate it a little into Shantae's soundtrack. Kind of like here. There's obviously a bass going on. You can tell he did it for Risky's Revenge too. The music in that game, there was just a couple of bangers in there. There's a lot in here. Still none of them come close to the Risky's Revenge dungeon theme. Let's have a little bit of a save here. Still though, even though the soundtrack in this game kind of sounds a little more dancey, there are a couple instruments in there that are identifiable enough to make this game kind of more just fantasy, fairy tale-ish. There's a couple of things I can let slide. Ouch. See, we got 153 gems. Oh, monster milk. Yeah, monster milk, that's an item in this game that basically buffs your attack power. It's very helpful. Pipe balls in this, you're only just stuck with, well, now they're just items that you use. I want the super pike balls instead, because those are cool. And I love this auto potions, because when you die, it just brings you back to life. It's like the fairy in Zelda. It's pretty sweet. take a little visit at the shop. Because when I get knocked back... And yeah, that's how we've been... That's how we've been shopping. Sometimes, haven't we? Like how Shantae just goes, when you just look through the menu. Learn backdash. There it is, learn recover. And advanced fighters move. Yeah, I usually like to buy that as early as I can. Let's cash in our squids. Don't already see what she has to say, so... Alright. Give me my next heart container. If you know what you're doing... Yeah, I guess this is like the definitive... one of the best Shantae games to start out with. There's a little... No, I didn't want to go back in. What the hell? It's a little bit challenging, but if you know what to do sometimes, it can be a little easy. Back already? That was fast. I got what I needed. Thanks. You gave the library card. Look, I know you caught all the blame for what happened with the ammo barrel, so I sold off some of my warbirds to help you bounce back. Whoa, Sky, this is your entire nest egg. You collected 100 monies. She's okay. She's got a couple more eggs, it looks like. Of course, good old Wrench just sitting right up there. I like that. He's technically a floating sprite, but I guess the little perch there is illusionary? Gives off enough of a good illusion to make it look like he's actually standing on something. That Sky's given us 100 money for our things. I want to call them gems, because that's basically what they are. Let's see. I should buy a couple more of these auto potions. Oh, and pirate flares. Pirate flares are pretty kick-ass. Also, some bubbles. Or I could just completely ignore all that. So I'll just require it from enemies anyway. So let's grab some shampoo and some silk cream. So we'll need all the attack power we can get. Thankfully, money in this game is a lot easier to earn. Yeah, I guess that's it. Let's have a little bit of a save here. See, my Twitter is going a little, just a tiny bit crazy. Of course, when I tweet some Shantae, everyone goes after that. People like Shantae, what can I say? I like Shantae. You like Shantae. Everybody fucking likes Shantae. Well, what took you so long? I found this at the library, a map of the Forbidden Isles, just like you said. Huh, I guess the little good-for-nothing is good for something, after all. So, will you let me help? Only if you agree to do exactly what I say when I say it. Pirate Master's my foe to contend with, not yours. And when this is over, we go our separate ways. can't believe I'm saying this, but it's a deal. Let's beat this guy together and save Sequin Land. Hold on. How do I know you won't pull a fast one? Would I lie to you? Yes. Well, probably not. She has been pretty honest with her villainry, but as an ally, who knows? Say hello to the steam-powered Oceanic Tinker Tub Mark II. You know, and I forgot to say this in Risky's Revenge. Much like I refuse to call it whatever it was in Half Genie Hero, the Tinker Slug boss. Much like the Tinker Slug boss, this also has an acronym. As you can see, it's called SPOT. And this is just Spot Mark II. Mark II, what happened to the first one? You happened to it! Get on board before I change my mind. This is basically how you travel through areas. And the other ones are not unlocked yet. And the only way you can see your tally of what you've collected is only available by highlighting whatever world that you've got. This Pirate's Curse is a little bit level based, more so than the previous two games, but it's still got its Metroidvania thing going on for it. Without further ado though, let's go to Saliva Island. I should have done something there. It's the whole level select thing, and just Risky is just steering the boat and just looking at you. Should have been like, "What's up? You gonna say anything?" This is it, Saliva Island. Unless we can find another map, this is the end of the line. I'm ready for anything. And may I just say, Pirate Shantae is my favorite Shantae design. She's got like the belt strap and like the pink bandana. It's so cute. She just looks like an adventurer, like adventurous pirate genie. Where did you get those clothes? Below deck, there's all kinds of fun stuff to wear. Most of the clothes are much too roomy though. Of course, because Risky's thicker than you. Stay away from my personal effects. Gosh, I've never been so far from the mainland. It's pretty here. Don't be deceived. The Pirate Master draws power from this place. There's a den of evil hidden somewhere on this island. You're going to find it. What about you? You're not coming? Not this time. But I'm sure if we worked together... I said no, and I meant it. Whoops, burp. I said no, and I meant it. I have my reasons. Oh, I see. You're scared. How dare you? I will gut you like a mackerel. Sheesh, learn to take a joke. Like how Shantae's just desensitized to her now. Like Risky's literally like, I'll fucking cut out your entrails. I will feast upon your small intestines. She's like, okay. Get out of that silly outfit. Aw, you're no fun. If it wasn't for Risky saying, get out of the pirate outfit, Shantae should have stayed in the pirate outfit from this point onward. It just would have looked really good. It looked awesome. Damn it. I kept wanting to face the other way and I couldn't do that. And now we got mermaids and these weird lobster claw things. I should be using the lamp more to collect all the droppings. Whoops. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Let's properly demonstrate the recovery technique that we purchased. Oh no. And send some enemies just flying now. Everything outside is still loud. Owie. She still got me with her scepter. What's up? Sub. Many years ago I came to this island with my beloved bride-to-be. Our only wish was to be joined in holy matrimony. I have like the same old man voice for everybody. A horrible monster, servant of the pirate master, found us. His gaze turned my beloved to stone. I can never leave her side. Here, take this ring so that I can finally forget my sorrows. You got the ring. Gee, it looks pretty old. Yeah, like, how long has he been sitting? Just standing here next to her. Do you need anything to eat, dude? I mean, I've got meat chunklet, a bento box, lobster tail. We're literally reaching wall chicken levels of food. Or, you know, Shantae can just eat impolitely in front of him. Small genie, big appetite. Just scarfs it down. Can't forget them tasty flesh pops. Hi, Steel Phoenix. Welcome to the Pirate's Curse stream. That's odd. There's a circular indentation here. The ring clicks into place. Before we go do that... Yeah, I'll save. There's a ton of save dudes here. Oh, it's these two. It's Twitch and Vinegar. Hey girl, cute getup. You here for spring break? Huh? Us too, but look at this lame swimming hole. It's all dried up. I can't sunbathe without a proper pool. Psh, this place was a total ripoff. If we can't swim, we might as well eat. I'll get the ham all set up. Is there anything else? Where's the manager? Manager on a desolate island. A pool with no water, such a shame. Let's just whip the crap out of the meat and collect the smell. You got the ham stink. It sure wasn't pink when it came out of the meat. Let's see if I can remember the pattern. I think it was this, that, and then this one. Or, no. Right. You want to hit this one last. So we'll wait for them all to come back down. Yeah, it was this one, then this one, and then this one. Platforming. Now these frogs can cling to walls and stuff. And those water dragons are back. Actually, here's a good place for our bubble. that can just deflect any kind of projectile. It totally looks like I could land on the edge of that, but I can't. Wow, everything's still pretty loud. I should just ignore it. Oh no! Ow. Watch out for the dragons here too. Let's jump. Forget how long these bubbles last. I think they only last until you... Oh. Yeah, there you go. I'll use another one. Oop. Almost fell into that one. There we go. The master never left. There's something we have to get later. Whoop. It's a Gigalummox. Is that what those things in the waterfalls were? Lummox? Lummoxes? This thing's enormous. If you took that out of context, that would just look silly. What's this sign say? Gigalummox may become aroused by travelers smelling of ham. Stink it up. Shantae releases the ham stink. That woke him up. My thoughts exactly. Cacklebat. Come on. Come on, give me the spoils. Give me the riches. How much of this do we have now? All your important stuff here. 3. Whoops. Oh no. I have to go back up and get that. Hey girl, you got the water turned on. Let's all hit the pool. Oh no, gross. No, don't do it. Fan service. What's this? My porcelain baby fresh skin is too much for the sun. Mine too, the light is bouncing off. Careful not to cross the beams. You got the petrify spell. The sun literally reflected off their bodies to reveal a rune that we have to use to progress. You did it, the pool is full again, and it smells like bath salts. The water is really, really warm and kind of viscous. Disgusting. Let me out of this nightmare. Why wouldn't she say anything? Well, I gotta go back up anyway. There's a secret that I missed. Owie. Also forgot to mention, from this game forward, as Shantae is making a lot more, she's got a lot more voice clips this time around. She would be voiced by Christina V. She does a heck of a good job, too. Alright, so I'm gonna drop down, or I could have just dropped from there, but whatever. I didn't have to go that far back. Give me your magic. Yes. You got the dark magic. Sure, we'll save again. And now there's nothing left for us to do here for now. So we just have to... Whoop. Just have to come back down here. You found something? You gave the petrify spell. Could it be? I found it, the spell that turned my beloved to stone. At long last I can finally reverse its effects. Hush, my beloved, whilst I speak the sacred words. Ahem! Petrify! That's it. That rune was just inscribed on... There was like a whole bunch of things inscribed on it, and it was just the word petrify. Find that hard to believe. Whoopsies. Yay! Unintentional murder! Spittle maze. It's dungeon time. Or hang on. Can you get to this early? No, I don't think so. It's gotta be later in the game. Oh jeez, they got giant versions of those crab monster things now. Freaking snakes. Yeah, they put a ton of save guys everywhere. Jeez. Okay, let's watch out for the falling snakes. But they did reveal to me this path. But it was pretty obvious in the first place. Found a hot squid. How many do I got now? That's the only one. That's the only one I found. Alright. Now that way is progress. Hang on, hang on. There we go. Cheesed it. Or no, I think you come back to this one later. Because you need this. You got the Spittle Maze map. Finally, now you just have legitimate dungeon maps. It's like this. No more getting confused. Oh boy, it's this guy. Of course, just gotta wait for an opening. Could be using the monster milk I have to take him out a little quicker, but whatever, he's dead now. Key. You got a key. Now we can actually go back up and unlock that one door. I should have totally been able to make that, but whatever. I think the first dungeon's a bit linear enough. Also, when you're crawling into holes like that, now Shantae just auto crouches and you don't have to push down the crouch button. Of course, we need a power-up for that. Now when this falls. Right. This is the switch for this. Come over here. Fine. Of course not. That would be too easy. Ah, that's how you get out. I remember a lot of things about this game, probably just not some of the most, you know, minuscule stuff. Is minuscule the right word? Probably just not some of the smaller things from the beginning. I remember stuff from a lot later, though. So now we got our pistol. This is what the game uses as power-ups. You'll find Risky's pirate equipment that she's lost. So now we have her pistol. You can use it to switch stuff like this. Every time you use pirate equipment, Shantae for a split second has her pirate gear on and reverts back. Which makes me think maybe they were gonna have her in the pirate outfit, but I guess they thought, nah, we'd be wasting the regular sprites. That's so nice. Sadly, no elephant to smash the gargoyle heads with, though. All these little things out of here. This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. This sucks. I'm getting beat up. Alright. I got him kind of in sync. There we go. Nothing? I get nothing for that? You must be joking. Oh, that's the boss door. I should probably save. As if... And I'm pretty sure we got everything in this dungeon. Let's go. Cyclops plant. Frighteningly fixated flora. Yeah, then all of a sudden they start doing these Zelda titles for their bosses. And yeah, I kind of made that boss. Oh, I forgot about the second phase. It just shows I don't remember anything about, like, the first bits of the game. There. He's a joke. With Super Monster Milk, bosses become total jokes in this game, too. Of course, Shantae doesn't really get powers or anything. Still gotta spin around in the air, though. Tinkerbat's here? And this happens every time, by the way. All the time after you beat a boss. He drops something. You got the Spiderweb Island map.
Oh yeah. I did it.
The Pirate Master won't be able to draw power from this place anymore. I better go tell Risky. Right, if I had a pirate flare I could just instantly teleport back, but I don't. And now, a couple of places open up to us now that we got the pistol. Found a heart squid. Yay. So that makes 4 more. So we can go cash that in. Right after we get back, of course. I thought there were a couple more places you could use this. So I'm just gonna scour for those real quick. Or maybe I'm being dumb and thinking of something else. Just one sec. Ah, okay. For some reason I was paranoid my mic was off the entire time and I would have been like, oh no. just checking the place out. 'Cause I thought there was. You know what? No. Actually, I don't recall. I am just being a dum-dum. So we can get the heck out of here. Let me go. Let me go to my next destination. Sup, Risky? Certainly took your sweet time. I found something. An evil dungeon, a giant monster, and... Where'd you get that pistol? I found it locked up in a chest. Why? Never mind. Anything else? This island map. One of your Tinkerbats dropped it. He hadn't transformed yet. Interesting. That suggests that the Pirate Master doesn't have enough dark magic to go around. Which means we still have time to prevent his return. Climb aboard. We're off to the next island. Alright. So you could just keep going from island to island. Doing all sorts of stuff. But... yeah, first we want to go back to Skulltown. Now Vamo Barons guys are building some stuff. Got all this scaffolding going around. What for? I was just curious. Can go back here though. I got heart squids to cash in. Alright. Shantae? Yes? We have something to discuss with you at the palace. Please follow me. Perhaps you're aware that the Sultana is away on business, as such a formal inquiry into your recent actions is not possible. No? According to some very old and legal guidelines, responsibility falls to the Royal Librarian, because apparently he once served on the ruling council. For one day, he has deemed it inappropriate to cut winsome long hair, be it by scissors, jigsaw, or goatmouth. You're free to go. For a single day. Shantae has no idea how lucky she is to get out of that situation.
You're not getting off that easily.
What's this I hear about you sneaking off to the library? Oh, that,
I explicitly told you to stay out of trouble, did I not?
Yes, sir.
Next time you might not be so lucky.
Uncle, I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
Never mind.
Alright, so I'll be back in my workshop in case you change your mind. I have a rather sensitive project that requires my immediate attention.
Alright, that's that. I guess we were let off the hook pretty easily. Hello there.
General Kenobi, you are a bold one.
Sorry, had to. What's going on, Vermilion Dervish? I took a break from some of the spooky games I was playing. I played Ghostbusters and Luigi's Mansion earlier. should have bought pirate flares because it was a pain in the butt. It was a pain in the butt to just travel back and forth. Hello. Hi. I am Brandon. Stupendous clandestine powers were revealed to me the day I held erect my enchanted blade and said, "Hey guys, we should go get matching purses. No reason they should be just for ladies anymore. Am I right? Hey fellas, don't leave fellas, come back!" And with those words I became Branson, most capable man in the galaxy. Gosh, that's pretty killer. I know. The clandestine words only work if I hold erect my blade, and I accidentally left my enchanted blade on the bus. It's got to be that specific blade. Bummer. By now it's probably sealed away in Castle Boneface. Hang on. They have buses in this world? That or in a desert. I don't do sand, it gets in the shoes. Alright, Anakin Skywalker. Don't like sand, I get it. Me neither. It's rough, it's irritating, and it gets everywhere. Yeah, Spider Swords does look like a pretty good game, I agree. Only one problem. It's only on the Apple Arcade. Wayforward's got this fascination at the moment releasing their stuff on Apple Arcade right now. I'm like, cool, they're making new IPs that aren't Shantae. It's on Apple Arcade. Okay, I don't have any Apple devices besides my iPod Nano from freaking 10 years ago. But, you know, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna go buy pirate flares. I don't want to keep running back and forth through there. Might be getting an Ape Escape HD trilogy. Might give me a chance to play Ape Escape then. I've never played it. Let's see. Pirate flares. Yes. I want anything else. Oh yeah, you can also get upgrades for your pirate gear too. Almost forgot about that. Learn backdash. It'd be good to get, like, really good to get the faster whipping, but only have 164 gems right now. This early on, it's just tough decisions. Or I'll just get this so I don't have to do it later. Oh, well, there's another one. Okay, see you later. Thanks for stopping by, Vermilion. I think I will also wrap it up here myself. There it is. Alright, so pretty good stream overall. Oh well. Thanks for coming, thanks for stopping by, thanks for chatting, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next stream. Take good care. Peace.